All right, episode 124. Today we are going to be talking about the death of Zillow and what that means for real estate agents and how can we learn from it.
First day back, I'm already drunk.
We're going to get started right now.
She gone.
Welcome to the only real estate podcast worth listening to with your hosts Nick Good, Matt Kelderman, and Brian Force. Combined, they have 26 years of experience and have sold over 1,500 homes. Join them each week as they bring you everything you need to know about real estate. And now, here are your hosts, Nick, Matt, and Brian.
Yeah, that is.
Where does he live
library.
around here? Oh, it's at his it's at a library. You got to be quiet.
It is, yeah. So, all right, episode 124. Today we're talking about the death of Zillow and what real estate agents can learn from it. And before we get started, right, we've got some amazing sponsors, but you should go to our Facebook group first, right? The only real estate group worth being a part of, as well as go to iTunes. We are going to be back uploading some of our backlogged episodes because we didn't get those on there. So go check those out. Go download them, subscribe, and leave us a 5-star review. I read a review from what was that subscriber's name last week?
I don't know.
I got it.
It was a
somewhere in
funky
here.
one. Yeah.
It was a funky one. But yes, thank you to our sponsors, right? One of our favorite sponsors, Michael DeBacker, old Mortgage Mike, right? You want that Mortgage Mike stamp of approval? Look, you need to get a loan here in Texas. You're a real estate agent that has a client that wants the best service.
I will tell you, I recently got the Mortgage Mike stamp of approval, and it felt incredible.
I bet.
That needs to be the only testimonial. So go to mortgagemikeoftexas.com. That's all you need. Michael DeBacker, mortgagemikeoftexas.com. And our other sponsor, which is our new one. We talked about it. We unveiled it last week.
Hot off the press.
Homeward DFW. Right? We were like, you know what, guys? Property management just sucks a fat load. It does.
That's our tagline.
That is. It does. I'm going to tell you right now that I've never dealt with a great property management company in the years of being in business. And you know what? Brian was like, hey, we can change that. And so we have an amazing property manager, and it's all about communications. It's all about taking care of that landlord and that tenant.
It's 100%. Dude, I'm actually so excited about this venture. We've been spending so much time on it lately, and it was essentially so Dana Wynn is our head property manager who's got all of the experience in the world. Used to manage over 100 properties on her own by herself. Is a pure talent, and then we essentially married. What are the types of systems and infrastructure that high producing real estate teams use to be in an elite level as far as, that type of production? And how do we just make an entirely underserved industry way, way, way better? Like you said before, there just aren't a lot of great property management companies out there. I'd like to think that we run great real estate teams and provide great client service. And now we have amazing talent in the actual physical property manager role. So we're just marrying all of those benefits together and created Homeward Property Management. So I'm super pumped about this.
Yeah, just go over to homewarddfw.com, right? You'll be happy with that. We will have we will be releasing a contest here soon for the agents and the people that can send the most referrals to Homeward. So yeah, let's get on to it. So all right, let's talk about the fall of Zillow, right? And their Zillow offers their iBuyer program. So this happened about 45 days ago?
Yeah.
Early November, kind of first week of November is when they announced. Well, I mean, this happened in several stages. This announcement, was I think first week of November when they decided that they were going to shut down the iBuyer program. Zillow offers officially. And I just wanted to see where their stock is at. Oh, they're climbing back a little bit. They got down as low as 52 for a while.
Jeez.
Dropped down from like 120 was their 52-week high, which is pretty crazy. So,
well, and it was crazy. And I know we'll dive into this. The craziest thing for me was like their reasoning behind not being able to figure it out, right? Like, and why they had to shut it down. It became so abundantly obvious, like really quickly, that they just didn't plan, as nobody did, for COVID at all. They just started getting their asses handed to them with all of the crazy logistical issues that everybody, the average homeowner and home buyer and real estate agent has to deal with every single day, right? Yep. Like no inventory, nobody to do the work, nobody trustworthy to come over and tell you the plumbing is going to be like, they just all of a sudden found out at a really, really high level that it's hard to find people worth a damn because they've been functioning for so many years just off. By the way, consumers, they make most of their money from selling your information to agents who may or may not even work in that area.
Yeah.
Right. Like they've spent so many years just kind of with that business model that all of a sudden I felt like they jumped into something that took like some real, like meaty real estate knowledge to understand. And then they just got their asses kicked up and down the street.
100%. And this is, like I like doing this all the time, even though it's the same bit. Like this headline was a bait and switch. Zillow isn't dead, right? No. You just hit the nail on the head. The reality is the iBuyer program Zillow offers was one revenue source that Zillow capitalized on for a few years since they unveiled it in 2018. Since 2006, Zillow has had one primary revenue source, and that is advertising. And advertising comes in many forms, but the biggest form that it comes in is agent advertising, right? Essentially selling territories or zip codes to agents. So Zillow is still a highly successful company.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do think that they were hoping that they would start controlling that buying market.
Rich Barton even said that.
Yes, so similar to how auto dealerships work, right? So the whole goal originally was, all right, the iBuyer program, make it easy for homeowners to sell their home to Zillow. Then hopefully that goal would be that then you could sell that homeowner to another Zillow-owned property. Then they can go get a Zillow mortgage and then ultimately close within the Zillow title companies, right? And then they're controlling the entire process, right? And now that data stays within the Zillow companies, right? And now they eliminate the need for real estate agents.
Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, the reason we have 0 viewers on right now, I just got that. We got some copyright infringement thing on our video.
Who did we just copyright?
I don't know. It's our own stuff, but somebody tagged copyright and it just shut our video completely the fuck down.
What do you mean tagged copyright?
I don't know. I'm just saying like there's some copyright infringement, and that is why some audio segment at the very beginning just shit on this thing. And they shut down every single bit of it. I was going to say it's like 0. They shut it down everywhere.
So is it not even playing?
You just want to start from scratch?
It's playing. It's going out. it's just like there's 4 of us watching the video. It's showing one person watching it.
Why don't you change the caption? Because it's Zillow is the name.
I don't know. It's
probably. No, let's just start from the top.
We could. That's crazy though, dude.
I mean, you guys didn't want to do a show to a bunch of ghosts. Yeah. We just got to start this thing over and take that word out. See, they have your data, guys. They know. Even when their name is being mentioned, if you even say Zillow out loud, they're going to know about it.
Were applied by Regal Entertainment Inc. I'm going to Google that and see what the fuck that is.
Yeah, who's Regal?
I hope.
If it's some motherfucker we know.
I hope it's Zillow, because now the tone of my video is going to change dramatically.
Regal
Entertainment.
I think we're going to have to end and restart.